But you spoke a lot about how impressive McVay's been in developing talent. I mean, they get lots of turnover because when you develop great staff, they go away and they get better opportunities. How significant is that type of leadership when it comes to a playoff push and what it's doing for them right now?
Well, I mean, it's significant in two ways. One, because the Rams trade away all their first and second round draft picks to get superstars like Von Miller and Jalen Ramsey and Matthew Stafford, right? So they're picking each year from like the third round up. So you have to draft, and you're drafting, specific types of players. Like you see the Rams kind of churn through safeties and linebackers, but then they develop them, right? So Sean McVay does a great job of hiring coaches that develop talent. And that is a hard thing to do on an NFL calendar when you're game planning week to week. So most of this development has to come in the offseason and in practice when these guys are like on the scout team, right? When these receivers who they're developing, like Van Jefferson or this, when they're going up against Jalen Ramsey, right? That helps them, right? When these DBs are going up against Cooper Kupp and now Odell Beckham, and when he comes back next year, Robert Woods, that helps them develop. So that competitive nature that they have, along with the great coaching. I mean, their position coaches are just phenomenal. Their D-line coaches, other than maybe the Niners, Chris Kusarik might be the best D-line coach in the NFL. Ejiro Evero, their secondary coach, one of the best in the NFL, developing. I mean, they're starting two backup safeties. Nick Scott and Terrell Burgess are not their normal starting safeties. And they're killing it. Nick Scott has been just ridiculous the last 2 weeks. So being able to constantly coach your coaches, to develop players, and to keep a synchronicity when they're churning out coaches. Remember, they're losing coordinators to head coaching jobs and position coaches to coordinator jobs every year. And to keep that synchronicity going and to develop those guys while you have top-end talent, that's a hard skill to do. So Sean McVay deserves all the roses that are constantly thrown his way.